NBA 2K25 is no different than any 2K in history. It's a very animation-based game. And when it comes to dribbling the ball handling in NBA 2K25 as a point guard specifically, that is the name of the game. You need the best animations in the game to be able to be successful, to be able to get your own shot. Today, I'm going to break down my animations and how I use them to create combo moves that give me open baskets in NBA 2K25. Just recently started playing in leagues in Pro-Am, so being a point guard is very stressful. I'm not cut out to do it whatsoever. I've definitely gotten boxed, but I've also had games where I, do my fair share to do what I can to help the team win, averaging around 25 and 12. Not bragging, just being honest. Now let's look at the build. This is the build that I'm using. I've posted about this build before, so if you want to go to that video, this is the thumbnail for it right here. That video I really broke it down to a T, why I did the things that I did, why I have so much dunk in a PNR offense as opposed to having more midi maybe. I really tried my best to break down exactly why I did the things that I did in that video. It's my Pro-Am build, so I spent a lot of time talking about this build and really thinking about this build, but let's get into our animations. I'm going to show you every animation and a couple things of what I do with those animations, if that makes sense. So first off, my jump shot. I'm now Patty Mills made. Without Patty Mills, I cannot be successful at all. Couple ticks down from release, like 4 or 5 ticks. I don't want to touch it because I don't know, and then I'll be scared to lose it. But 81% Oscar, Colin Sexton. This is the same jump shot I used last year, so I'm just going with it again. Instead, I went a little less than release. The lock on our team, this is his jump shot actually. So in the gameplays that you're going to see moving forward, our lock's jump shot is this jump shot. So shout out to Kenzie's for that. Animations wise, nothing over here really to talk about. You have to use Dribble Pull Up Pro 2. You have to. I don't use my go-to shot. I really don't use my spin jumper either. I don't use a hop jumper. I know Kyle Lowry's pretty good. I just don't use this at all, to be honest with you. Now, dribble animations. Tyrese Halliburton pass style as a point guard. If you're not using this, I actually don't know what you're doing as a point guard. But Darius Garland, 85 speed with ball. If you have 85 plus speed with ball, this is what you should be using. I was messing around with Kyrie Irving before on a different build, testing it out, and that's not worth it at all. So that was the best one last year. Darius Garland is by far the best one this year. I've heard good things about Russell Westbrook. I messed around with it a little bit a while back, but really didn't. I mean, Darius Garland's just better. And then if you're taller, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's very good. Jalen Green's good. Booker, Fox, not bad there. Sig size up. If you're 6'4" and under, 6'5" and under, you should be using Steve Francis. Like, there's no reason that you shouldn't be. I don't even know how to really make the most of this sig size up, but I'll show you how I use it to my advantage on the court. But you should be using Steve Francis there. I don't even know what else you would use. Breakdown combo. I'm messing around with Derrick Rose at the moment. To be honest with you, he was my favorite player as a kid, so that's the only reason why I'm even trying it right now. I was using Steph Curry, and that was cool. Nothing really to talk about there. Lower ball handle, Reggie Jackson's pretty cool as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Shai Gilgeous is cool as well. Kyrie, obviously. Aggressive. This is the best one by far. That first original push-in dribble right there, boom, gets you in front of every single defender in front of you if they're overplaying you, leading to either an open shot or starting to create an open shot for yourself. But if you're not using this, you're stupid, to be honest. Ball handle 80. Everyone should be using that. A little unpopular, and I'll explain why I use it when I break it down, but I use Kemba Walker. You got to be starter 4 to use this. I just feel comfortable with it. The ball hangs out there a little too much for me, but I don't know. I'm so bad with Steph Curry, so I really don't understand how to use that at all, to be quite honest with you. It's definitely gives you the most, but that move right there that just showed up, like, with the way that I spam my dribbles, that happens to me a lot, and I just feel like I have no control. Like this little pat, pat, pat. like that. Like I just have no control there, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna try to mess around with it some more, but right now it's Kemba Walker. Trae Young's pretty cool, but Kemba I think is better. Combo moves. I'm using De'Aaron right now. I'm trying to learn how to do that double behind the back still. I don't know how to do that. Tim Hardaway was cool. Yeah, and pro if you are bigger is cool. Crossover, if you're not using De'Aaron Fox, then you're silly. There's nothing really much to talk about there. If you're bigger, Jordan Poole is great. Behind the back, gotta be Trae Young or Kawhi Leonard. Those are your options. All right. If you're bigger, it's Kawhi Leonard, and if you're smaller, it's Trae Young. It's the exact same. They killed Jamal Murray, which is unfortunate. I don't spin at all, but if I were to, it would be Steve Nash. And then this is the big one. Tyrese Halliburton, Hezi. This is the best hesitation in the game by far. The moves that you should be using is Tyrese Halliburton, Hezi, Trae Young behind the back, De'Aaron Fox crossover, Devin Booker aggressive, Sig size up Steve Francis, and dribble style Darius Garland. And then step back, most people would use Zach LaVine. I just don't really like the combos that you can do out of it. I like Luka Doncic. I can break out of it a lot easier for me. Like I said, a lot of people would use Zach LaVine, but I use Luka, so I need to learn how to do that little slide dribble. Like I said, I'm making this video and I don't even really know how to dribble, but I'm averaging like 28 in this new league that we're in, so I gotta be doing something right. But check me out. Those are the dribble moves. All right, so this move right here where it's like a quick little snatch, you're flicking, like if it's the ball's in your right hand, you're flicking diagonal up left, and it's a quick cross, right? So all this really does for me, right, is like if I'm here, right, and I go boom, it just gives me a better turbo boost thing. So that's really all I do for the Steve Francis. There's some people that like spam it, and I honestly have no idea how to do that. I'm gonna be honest, I gotta learn. Devin Booker, hold turbo down and then flick it up, your right stick up, and that's the move. He's still dribbling for some reason, but that's the move. So if I'm dancing out here and then he presses up on me, I just do that, and it's a pretty easy jump shot there. That's Devin Booker. What was the other one? De'Aaron Cross. I mean, that's just you're going here and then flicking your right stick up on the move, and it should get you in front of the defender like every single time. So that's why I have the 89 dunk, is that when I do get in front of them, it's like not even a question that I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, that I'm gonna get in front of them. What was another one? The combos. I mean, that's just going side to side, like that double. I like the double behind the back because it keeps the ball away from the defender. So me personally, that's why I do De'Aaron. That double behind the back, I like love. Let me see. Yeah, I got that move right there. And I'm trying to figure out how to do more efficient moves with the behind the back, but that's the combo moves, De'Aaron Fox. The big one is the Halliburton Hezi into the Kemba Walker escape. So I'm PNR made. So if I have a screen going on my right side, I'm going to do a push out dribble, or the Hezi, I mean, holding turbo down and flicking to the right, and it's going to do that animation. All right. Now to get the Kemba Walker move, I have to do, if the ball's in my right hand, I have to flick the left stick. Excuse me, golly. All right, start over. If I'm doing a Kemba Walker escape, you feel me? I'm holding turbo and I'm flicking opposite. So if the ball's in my left hand, I'm going right. If the ball's in my right hand, I'm going left. All right. So if I combo that up with the Hezi, right, I'm pushing out and I'm here. The idea is that when I go right, that lock that's guarding me is going to go into the screen. The center that I play with in Pro-Am has a 99 strength, so he's got brick wall on legend. So pause, but he's getting that defender sucked up in the screen. Pause again. All right, does that make sense? So Hezi and then Kemba, like I can kind of like cancel it whenever. And it's real easy. Another reason why I do the Kemba escape is that if you go right left, so if the ball's in my left hand and you go right left, that move right there sometimes gets me right in front of the guy as well. And I like that. I like just being able to like kind of glitch my way in front of someone. Like that's the name of the game as a point guard, is just glitching your way past a lock. So there's that. The Luka, not really much to talk about with the Luka. That's just like, you know, if I feel like canceling out of the step back like a little early and it doesn't go all the way through, like I'm able to just pull. And it's a lot smoother for me to combo out of. So yeah, those are the dribble moves that I use. I didn't want this video to be very long. I don't really think anyone will really learn from this. I don't really do any of the meta things that you see, other than like the Devin Booker I showed. The Hezi for Halliburton, I'm probably not doing it wrong, or I'm not doing it right, excuse me. Like I'm just pushing it out, and then like that move I do, like it's nothing. But you know what I'm saying? I wanted to get a video like this out just because it's the easiest dribble tutorial you can possibly come across on YouTube. I feel like you don't have to do anything crazy. It's really slow and methodical, to be honest with you. If I start dribbling too fast, I'm just confused. My brain is slow and small. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what you think about the comment, or golly, let me know what you think about this kind of video. What dribble moves do you use? I'm interested to know that, whether it's for bigger builds like this, like what's a move that, an animation that maybe I need on the build. I'm interested to know that. I'm always interested in how you guys feel about different animations and different badges and different builds and all that good stuff. So comment that below, like the video, and subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 3,000 subs. I appreciate the love and support as always. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. Peace.